line to make a choice, and I believe the Patriots will be taking the football based on the declining by the Golden Eagles to accept the football. So I look at my watch, and it's a little bit before 8 o'clock, and maybe we're going to get underway just a tad early, but not a whole lot, and the Patriots are peeling off and going into formation to receive the football. Going deep for the Patriots, number 44, standing back on his own 3-yard line, Kenny Madison, the speedster. For the Golden Eagles of Ray County, the place kicker is Gary Yofer. Yofer, the kicker for Ray County, and he lines it up, and we're just about set to go here. The official coming back this way. The hand is in the air. Yofer has the signal. He starts the trot to the football, and what happens? It blows off the tee. You know, 20 miles an hour. You know, I'm certainly not a weatherman, but it is really, really windy down here, and I think we've got at least gusts of probably more than 20 miles an hour, and I think it's going to have some effect on this football game. Yofer again with the signal, approaches the ball. The ball is in the air. It's coming down deep. Madison trying to handle the ball at the end zone. He has it, steps into the end zone. The official waves the touchback, and it will come out, and the Patriots will have the ball underway. This ball game beginning on their own 20-yard line. It'll be first down 10 for the Jefferson County Patriots at the Patriot 20-yard line here from Evansville, Tennessee. Out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage come the Patriots. Quarles brings his team up. He's got the familiar flankers left and right. He looks over the defense and is checking off as he's sending the signal out to the wide receivers. Here's the snap, and there's the dive play going into Darren Cunningham, and he is stacked up by the entire right side of the Golden Eagle defense, leading the charge, number 59, Chris Gilreath. Greg Rose also in on the play. So give him a pickup of only about 2.5 yards. They're calling it 3. It's a very short 3, so we'll make it second down and 7 from their own 23-yard line as the Patriots come to the line again. They've got the wideouts, Ivy, and Ivy is wide to the left. Now he is coming back in. Here's the quick pitch outside, going to Cunningham, looking for a block, trying to get the corner at the 25, across the 25 to the 30, and up across the 30-yard line goes Darren Cunningham. Jason Fitzgerald there to knock him out of bounds on the far side of the field in front of the Patriot bench, and that was just simply that quick pitch to the outside.
Yes, no, it was just a quick pitch to the outside. They pulled the left tackle that time, Brian Spivey, and they put a good block out there on the corner and picked up nice yardage.
Brian usually does make a good block out there on that corner because that's what makes that thing go, right?
Hopefully he'll do that.
All right. Taylor Quarles bringing the team to the line. This time he's looking it over and not checking off. He's going with the set play. There's the dive across the middle to give again to Cunningham, fighting across the 35-yard line, and it looks like the entire center and right side of the Golden Eagle line was there. Mac Rushling, the first guy in there, but a whole host of Golden Eagles to make the stop. The ball is placed down on the 36-yard line. Give him a pickup of 3 and make it second down and 7 from their own 36 for the Patriots. Again, same formation, wideouts left and right. Ivy and Day in there at flanker. Here's the snap. Here's the fake across the middle. Quarles still with the ball, fights across the 38, the 39, and finally wades in up around the 40-yard line in heavy traffic, and a very good job by Taylor Quarles of getting some yardage there.
No, that was a good play by Taylor. They were running the option back to the near side of the field here, and there wasn't anything there. He cut the ball back up, broke a couple tackles, and picked up a nice game when there wasn't anything there to begin with.
The ball is squarely on the 40-yard line. Call it third down, a long 3, or a short 4. Again, to the line, Taylor Quarles looks it over. He's going to go with the set play this time. Long count. Here's the pitch. And right as the pitch gets there, Darren Cunningham is nailed back inside the 35, back on about the 33-yard line. And that time it was Tim Rothwell coming across, and Rothwell, one of the inside linebackers, also Tim Bartlett, and most definitely they had the blitz on that time.
They blitzed the outside linebacker, Don. They had the right defense call for that play, and they shut that play down. We were lucky we held on to the football. That that time.
That was a very good play by Darren Cunningham. Just the moment he got the ball, he was hit. Back to punt now for the Patriots. Johnny Williams, there's a snap. The punt's away. It's off the side of his foot and coming up in a very short and a very poor kick.
Well, Johnny's kicking right into the wind. I don't know how much of a factor that had into it. Looks like he shanked it to begin with. I don't know how much yardage really did on that.
Well, it's not going to be much because the official's coming over and marking it down at the Patriots 49-yard line. That kick from the 34 to the 49 and only a 15-yard punt by Johnny Williams, and the Golden Eagles are in business at the Patriot 49 to start this ball game off. They're in their tight wing T, the quarterback Andy Stultz. Stultz taking a lot of time looking it over. Wingback Davis comes in motion. Here's the give to Davis, finds a hole, off tackle. He's down to the 47, the 46-yard line before he's finally knocked down. As you look into your radio, the Golden Eagles moving from your right to your left. The Patriots will be moving when they have the ball again from the left to the right. The Golden Eagles, green jerseys, gold numbers, green helmets, gray pants with green and yellow or golden stripes, as perhaps they call it. The Golden Eagles to the line. Stultz looks it over. Stultz coming down the line. Stultz looking to give it to the fullback. The fullback has it, but he's not going to have very much yardage as he just gets across the 45-yard line. And John Holland coming up from his cornerback position to make the stop. A lot of Patriots there. They're placing the ball down just inside the rear end of the ball, resting on the 45-yard line. So make it third down and a long 6 yards to go for the Golden Eagles. Here's the snap to Stultz. He's back to throw. He's got some pressure. He shoots it into the flat. It's complete. Good for the first down as he's brought down immediately by Tracy Ivey at the 34-yard line of the Patriots.
There was extra pressure that time by the Patriot defensive line. He had a little pressure on him, but he threw a nice pass. I think the defensive back fell down, lost his footing right there. He might have been able to break that play up.
Well, on the first third down conversion of the evening, it's good for Ray County, so they've got it down at the 34-yard line of the Patriots. Ball squarely in the center of the field as Stultz brings them up. Tight wing T, wing to the right. Stultz taking a lot of time looking over the Patriot defense. Here's the give to the fullback as he plows it in there. There's a big hole. This is Don Palmer with Brad Spivey, and the lights are back on in Evansville. The lights are back on, and so we're going to continue with this football game. There's 7 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's second down and 6 for Ray County. They're starting from the Patriot 29-yard line. They started this drive from the 49, and here's the snap, and here's the give to Davis, looking for a hole in the round end. He's got a big hole at the 25, the 23, the 21-yard line before he is finally brought down by Mike Smith, and Mike had to peel off that middle guard position and get to the outside. There was a fine block out there, Brad, and they're really ramming it down the throat.
Right now, Don, when I can tell our linebackers are going to have to get out there and stop that play, and I can't tell exactly what's happening to them on the inside, if they're getting cut off by some good angles or what, but the linebackers have got to stop that play.
Golden Eagles to the line. They're in the tight wing T. This time the wing is to the left. Here's the give off to Tim Bartley, going off tackle, looking for running room. This time the Patriots are there, but he's inside the 20, down to about the 19, and fights his way to the 18-yard line. So give him a pickup that time of about 4 yards and make it second down and 6 from the Patriot 18-yard line, and just inside the 18. So the Patriots got a short punt to start this ball game. It went out of bounds on the Patriot 49-yard line and just ramming it down our throats. The Golden Eagles have moved from the 49 down to the 18-yard line, and there to the line of scrimmage now, wing T to the right. And this time as they start to shift, it draws one of our players offsides as Andre Batts, it looked like the end, thought they were coming at him. And Andre took a step into the neutral zone, and they're calling encroachment. They step off 5 yards, and it'll be second down and inches at the Patriot 12-yard line, Brad.
That was the old Dallas shift where the linemen raise up and then go down their stance. It worked quite well for them.
Well, it was a very, very easy 5 yards. looks like the official wants to look and see if perhaps it was a first down. It looked to us to be a good 6 yards for the first down, the way they had marked the ball. He stepped off 5, and now he's saying that maybe it's a first down, and they're stretching the chains. They're looking at it, and it is inches away from the first down as the ball is just shy of the 12-yard line. The Golden Eagles huddling back now, looking it over in the backfield. They have their tailback is Tim Bartley. The fullback is Brian Gunner, the wingback, the leading rusher Eddie Davis, and of course Andy Stoltz, the quarterback. Stoltz brings his team up. They're in the wing tee to the right. They're standing there looking things over as the chains are being marked on the far side of the field. The ball resting just inside the hash mark nearest the press box. Stoltz now steps up under center, looking over the defense. He's got the snap. Here's the give off tackle going to Bartley. Bartley looking for running room. There's not much there, but he didn't need but just a very, very few inches, and it looks like that Todd Collins was in there to make the initial stop. Also down there on the bottom of the line, Johnny Williams, number 61, and they did a great job of penetrating there because they're marking that ball down for about a yard loss.
They did a good job that time on the right side of the Patriot defense, stacking the blockers up and stopping the play.
3rd and 1 at the Patriot 13. Stoltz taking plenty of time in there. There's the give. This time he gives to the tailback Bartley again. Bartley looking for a little bit of running room, and stacking it up Tracy Ivey as Tracy cheats up from his strong safety position and fills the hole and makes the stop. And that's what's the saying there, that it depends on whether the official is left-footed or right-footed. That was Tim Rothwell carrying the football that time, and already they're using more backs than they've been using ordinarily during the season. And so it looks like the Golden Eagles have intended to come down here and give the Patriots some surprises, and there's one of them. They've got another first down as the ball was just across the marker, or just inside the 12-yard line. Make it first down 10 for the Golden Eagles at the Patriot 12-yard line. We've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Andy Stoltz brings his team to the line. Wing T to the right. He's got a flanker to the left. First time they've had a flanker out there. There's the count, and again, the Patriots come across the line, and Stoltz is doing a good job in there, Brad, apparently, and the one he's calling signals and drawing the Patriots off sides.
Well, I don't know what happened there. 2 or 3 people jumped off sides. I don't know if he's just on his cadence or...
Well, whatever he's doing, that time it got him another easy 5 yards, and the ball is down just inside the Patriots' 7-yard line, where it'll be first down. They've got to go to the 2 for a first down. They've got to go 7 yards for the touchdown. Stoltz gives off to Bartley. Bartley looking for a hold off tackle. He's at the 6-yard line, and he's pounded down hard by the left side of the Patriot line at the 5-yard line. Make it second down. Give him 3 yards to go for the first down at the 5. Again, 5 yards for the first down, and Tracy Ivey again cheated up there from his strong safety position in that goal line defense, and was the man most responsible for the stop, as the entire left side of the defensive line for the Patriots did a good job. Hopping out of the huddle very quickly come the Golden Eagles in a full house backfield. Here's the give to Davis, looking for running room. He's in trouble in his backfield, and he is brought down back in his own backfield at about the 7-yard line, coming across Darren Cunningham to make a big, big play.
That was an excellent play that time. He did I think it was Johnny Williams got a little penetration that time and stacked the running back up, and Darren came in and overlooked on him and put him down for a little loss there.
Eddie Davis dancing around in the backfield looking for something to do, and to show the power of his running, they had him back about the 7, just inside perhaps the 8-yard line, and he was able to fight his way back to the 5, the original line of scrimmage. So make it 3rd down, 3 to go for the first down, 5 to go for the touchdown, and the Patriots are wanting a timeout. They want to talk about it, and Coach Kisbeth has come onto the field to talk to his Patriot defense, because this is a big, big series, Brad.
It's a big third down right here, Don. Jefferson County has let them move the ball down the field. I've been very impressed with Rhea County's offense. They've had excellent play call, a lot of misdirections, and strong running by the running backs. And Jefferson County needs to bow up here and make something positive happen.
So far, we've had 3 big third down conversion plays. One, Jefferson County failed. The other, the Golden Eagles made it, and this is the biggest one we faced. We have 3:48 to play in the first quarter, 5 yards away from the end zone, 3 yards away from the first down. Both head coaches have been out. Coach Bill Horton talking to his offense, Coach Craig Kisbeth talking to his defense. And here they come to the line. They've got the wing tee to the right, balanced line. There's that Dallas shift, but this time it fools no one. Stoltz taking a long time. He's obviously doing something with his cadence. He's got it. He fakes to the fullback. He's throwing into the end zone, and it's batted away. No good. No good is the quarterback. And Brad, who was that coming across?
That's number 13. That's John David Holland broke that pass up, I believe.
A great job by Holland, because the man came open in the flat in the end zone just for a moment, but just as the ball was thrown, here came Holland from nowhere. He knocked it away, and it brings up a fourth down. 3 to go for the first down, and 5 for the touchdown. And the Golden Eagles will be attempting a field goal in all likelihood. The ball just inside the left hash mark. Their place kicker is Gary Yother, and he's got it spotted down back on the 13-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the boot. It's up, and the official says it's good. So 3 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. Rhea County takes a 3-0 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. With the kickoff coming down. It's a line drive. Kenny Madison having trouble handling the football. He fumbles with it, finally picks it up. He's out across the 5, hit at the 10, fights his way across the 10, 12, up to about the 14-yard line, and that's where the Patriots will take over. 1st and 10. The Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's the dive play as out comes Quarles. Cunningham with the ball at the 20, 25, 30, 35. It looks like he might go all the way to the 40, 45, 50, midfield. He's going to go all the way. Darren Cunningham, 86 yards for the touchdown. Darren Cunningham on a beautiful run, Brad.
Great play that time. Just a little simple dive play up the middle. Darren did a good job. Got a good opening by his offensive lineman, and did a good job when he got an open field out running everywhere.
That was just that bread and butter dive play that the Patriots have used so often. Cunningham shed a couple of tacklers, bounced off another one, made the sideline, and as you said, Brad just outran the defense for Rhea County, and we're out of breath. And Darren Cunningham has to be just a great, great run. 86 yards for the touchdown. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the first quarter. The Patriots lead 6-0. Out to attempt the extra point for the Patriots is the kicker, Anthony Dawkins. There's the snap. There's the kick. The official says that kick is good. 3:04 to play. Patriots lead 7-3. We'll be back in. Who's deep?
It's Davis.
Anthony Dawkins ready to kick off for the Patriots. He's coming up there. There's the kick. It's going to be very short and coming in an up man way up around the 35-yard line is going to fall on it just inside the 35, and we'll try to get that number. One of the linemen in there as that kick just did not penetrate very far at all. That looks like it was Tracy Cameron falling on the football, and they were probably very, very fortunate in that Cameron is their tight end, and he was there to fall on the ball and handle it. And so, again, starting out in pretty good field position, the Golden Eagles at their own 34-yard line as they trail the Patriots now 7-3. They come out wing T to the left. Eddie Davis out there on the left. Stoltz takes a long, long time. Here's the fake to the fullback. He's back to throw. He's got pressure. He shoots it in the flat, and it's complete across the 40, up around the 43, the 45-yard line before he's finally rolled to the ground. David Satterfield, the linebacker, trying to pick up that back as he came out of the backfield, and that was Brian Gunner on the receiving end of that pass. And Satterfield stayed right with him, but not before they get the completion, which is good enough for the first down as they move the chains up to the 45-yard line, give him a pickup of 11, make it 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. This time they come out with a man split way to the left, Ronnie Masterson to this side of the field, wing T with Davis on the right. Stoltz takes a lot of time. Here's the give to the fullback. He's got a big opening across the 50 to the 45-yard line of the Patriots, and just a huge hole opened up in there, Brad.
A little trap play back on the inside, Don. A little fake the pitch a little bit and trap back to the inside, and got the linebackers moving out of there, and he picked up a nice game. That
was Tracy Ivey coming up from the strong safety position to make the stop, and we could perhaps call that a touchdown saving stop because he had a real running lane in there and a huge hole at the line of scrimmage, giving him a pickup of 9 yards as the ball is placed down at the Patriot 46-yard line in the very center of the field, a very tight wing T. Here's the give into the fullback. He wades in there. There's not much there this time, but it will probably be enough for the first down because he needed probably less than a yard to move the chains. The official's looking it over, waves his arm and signals first down, and so they've got a first down now, back again in Patriot territory at the Patriot 45-yard line. They started this one with the kickoff following the Patriot touchdown at their own 34-yard line, and they ripped right down there. We've got 1:23 seconds to play in the first quarter, and they've not had a lot of trouble moving the football except down inside the 10, Brad.
That's true.
To the line in the tight wing T. They do have a man flanked to this side of the field. Ronnie Masterson. Stoltz again takes a lot of time in there. He fakes to the fullback. He's under pressure, and he's going to be brought down, and brought down hard. Coming across, number 84, Paul Helton, and Helton just blitzed in there, and I don't believe was ever touched. Also, David Satterfield to put the hands down and say, hey, stay right here, and it's all the way back on the Golden Eagle 44-yard line, Brad.
Good play that time by the Patriot defense. They blitzed David Satterfield up the middle, forced the quarterback out of the pocket, and Helton was able to make the tackle out there.
Up to the line now. They've got a 2nd down and 20 for the first down. Stoltz takes a lot of time, and he's obviously doing something with his cadence. You can see the way his head moves. He stops the cadence. He looks over, and the official says, Mr. Stoltz, you took too much time this time. And Stoltz tried to get a little bit too cute, and it'll be another 5-yard loss. This time the ball back to the just behind the 40-yard line of the Golden Eagles and make it 2nd down and 25 for the first down. And they better be glad they've got the wind at their backs, Brad, I would say right now, wouldn't you?
That would help if they were in a punting situation. All you have to do is get in the air and fly on 50 yards.
Okay, Stoltz and the Golden Eagles, quick count this time. Stoltz takes 2 steps back and throwing long, and it's not even close as the ball falls to the ground down around the 32-yard line, intended for Ronnie Masterson, but Masterson was a good 8-10 yards away from that pass when it hit the ground. The coverage was pretty good, and instead of going with the cute count that time, just 2 steps back very quickly and throw it deep.
That's a pretty good play. It's a tough pass to complete in this type of wind. It's just a little touch pass, and when he gets in the wind, you don't tell where it's going to go, and it just feels through quite a bit.
3rd down, 25 from their own 40-yard line for the Golden Eagles. Now Stoltz out, and he's back into short punt formation. It's going to be a quick kick, and he gets it away left-footed, rolling down across the Patriot 30, 25, and down around the 23-yard line. And Brad, you don't see those much anymore.
Well, that's true. Quick kick can be effective though, and I don't know why they tried it in that particular situation, because with this type of wind at your back, if you got a pretty good punter, you can get the ball up in there and get a good kick.
I would assume that that's what Coach Horton had in mind, that if he does get it up, maybe the wind's going to ride it and they're going to pin the Patriots back pretty deep. Otherwise, I don't know why you want a team like the Patriots to have the football if you can keep it out of their hands. This time they didn't. The Patriots have it at their own 23-yard line, first down and 10. As Taylor Quarles brings them to the line. Quarles with the delayed give to Darren Cunningham. Cunningham bounces across the 25 up to the 26, 27, 28-yard line goes Darren Cunningham. And Darren's doing a fine job of running tonight. And there's the quarter, Brad. And as the quarter ends, we'll tell you the score. Jefferson County High School Patriots 7, Ray County 3. Taylor Quarles brings the Patriots to the line of scrimmage. He's got flankers left and right. Here's the give to Darren Cunningham. Darren fighting for running room, but there's just not much more as he's pounded down at about the 30-yard line. He was stopped at about the 28, it looked like. David Fischer in there, the big tackle to make the stop on the play. Darren just kept those legs turning and pounded out another 2 yards up to the 30. Make it 3rd down and 4 for the Patriot 30-yard line. Quarles brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He's got the wideouts left and right, Day and Ivy. And Quarles looks over, calling off checking signals at the line. Here's the give to Cunningham, trying to find some running room in the middle. Goes across the 31 to 32-yard line. There's just not enough there, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy, it looks like, Brad. Yeah,
not much blocking at that time in the center of the Patriot line. Sometimes when you're going against a 44 defense like that, you have a tendency to kind of sit back and wait. And as an offensive lineman, you can't afford to do that. They've still got to attack. Remember, their job is to attack and open up those holes.
Johnny Williams in punt formation. This time he has the wind to his back, so maybe that'll have some effect on it. There's the snap. It's good. He's got good protection. He gets it up, but he doesn't get a spiral. It's end over end. It's coming down, bouncing at the Golden Eagle 30, and the receiver takes it and is going to field the ball. He comes back out across the 25, fights his way up to the 30, and I don't think he made it quite across the 30-yard line. He was looking for running room, and there just wasn't anything there, and that's Bojo Watson. Bojo thought maybe he could make a move, but Bojo just didn't do too well that time.
Don, that time it looked like Johnny didn't hit a very good punt, but the drop was bad. I'm not sure if the wind is having anything to do with that or not.
Well, I tell you, Brad, I'd believe anything about this wind because it is really rough, and it's definitely a factor in this football game. Golden Eagles to the line of scrimmage from their own 34-yard line. Stoltz at quarterbacking again, taking a long time. Here's the give up the middle of the fullback. He's got a hole across the 35-40, up to the 44-yard line before he is brought down. This time Andre Batts way back there making the stop. Also John David Holland up in the crowd, and the linebacker David Satterfield and Mike Smith, and that's too far upfield for your nose guard to be involved in the tackle.
That's true. I mean, that was just an excellent call. A little misdirection play again right up the middle. Nice one.
Nah, that was just enough for the first down, so mark it first down at the 44. Here's the give to Hartley coming across. Hartley finds a hole, cuts it back. He's at 50. He's at the 49, the 48-yard line. And it seems like every time they got this football, the first 3-4 plays, they just huge chunks of yardage.
That's true, Don. They're doing a good job moving the football. That time they just waddled off on the inside, and the running back kicked out the defensive end and had a nice alley there going up. We're going to have to tighten up on defense and make some things happen on first down. We're giving up too much yards on the first and second down plays.
The ball is spotted at the Patriot 49, where it'll be second down and 3 yards to go for the first down. Stoltz moving that head around, taking that long count. Here goes Davis in motion. Here's the give on a misdirection play. Davis just lowers his head and fights across the 47, the 46, the 45-yard line, and it looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. David Satterfield finally puts the stop on him. And that was just a fine job of running by the wingback, Eddie Davis.
Davis is a strong kid. That time, the linebacker met him in the hole, and he just kind of drove him back for another 2 yards. Picked up the first down.
The ball placed squarely on the Patriot 45-yard line. We have 9 minutes to play in the half. The Patriots lead 7-3. Okay, here's the snap. Here's the give to Hartley. Hartley cutting it back off tackle across the 45. Fights his way to the 42, the 41-yard line before they bring him down. And Todd Collins makes the stop there. And our linebackers just aren't getting in close enough, are they, Brent?
That's true, Don. I don't know. They're getting caught up inside. They're getting cut off on some good angles. At that time, defensive end, defensive tackle turned the play back to the inside, and they should have been there to make the play.
Give him a pickup, Hartley, the tailback, 4 yards to the Patriot 41-yard line. Make it 2nd down and 6. Wing T to the right, tight. Stoltz takes a lot of time. Here goes Davis in motion. There's that same misdirection play. This time he slides it outside, trying to get to the corner, and he's going to be denied as he's hit at the line of scrimmage, tries to fight his way to the 40. They may give him the 40-yard line, but Darren Cunningham, cheating up from cornerback there, had him in his grasp, and he said, "You're not going anywhere, young man." And he didn't, as the ball is just to the 40-yard line. Make it a pickup of 1, make it 3rd down and 5 from the Patriot 40-yard line. We've got 7 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the half. And this, again, it's been 3rd down after 3rd down with a lot riding on them, and football's a game of 3rd downs, and this one certainly has been. Stoltz, tight wing T to the right. Here goes Davis in motion again. Here's the give. No, it's the fake. Stoltz looking. He's got a little bit of pressure. He's going to be brought down. No, he got the pass away, and it was awfully close. Well, you're not going to be able to call intentional grounding because Ronnie Masterson was out there. He did have a chance, and so it was just a good play by Stoltz, and Andre Batts had him in the grasp, and Andre just couldn't get him down quite in time, but he had heavy, heavy pressure on him, Brad.
That was good pressure that time by Andre Batts and the interior of the Patriot line, and we should come out of this with, well, decent field position anyway. Well,
it's on the 40, and it's 4th down and 5. They're going to have to punt, and remember, he's punting into the wind, and we'll see what can happen. And he gets off a bad punt, and that wind's got to have something to do with it. It's down to the 20. Pretty good Ray County roll as it goes across the 15 and rolling dead. They're going to mark it at about the 13-yard line. That was Tracy Cameron punting, and is the wind keeping the ball from getting up into it? It's a real strange look up here.
From what I can tell, Don, the wind is messing up the punter's drop, and it drops the ball, and he's not hitting it squarely on his foot, and it's just tough.
Well, I tell you, that wind is blowing so hard that the Patriot backs, their jerseys are just flapping in the wind as Kenny Madison takes his set. Here goes Tracy Ivey in motion to the right. Here's the give to Darren Cunningham. He's got a little bit of a hole as he fights his way across the 15-yard line up to perhaps the 16-yard line, and the going is very, very tough in there, Brad.
I'm impressed with the Golden Eagle defense. They're pursue the football well, and when they get there, they make the tackles. Darren's running very hard, but they're just Ray County's playing very well right now on defense.
That was a pickup of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down 7 from their own 16-yard line. We've got 6 minutes, 37 seconds to play in the half. Flanker to the left, wing to the right. Taylor Quarles looks at the defense, and he's now checking off as he's calling the signals out to the wide mid. Here's the snap, and there's the flag before they get the snap off, and I'm afraid he took a little too much time.
I think you're right, Don.
Official stepping in there, and that's what it's going to be. Too much time taken off, delay of the ball game, so they're going to mark it off back to the 11-yard line, a loss of 5, which will make it now 2nd down and about 12, a very short 12 and along 11. The important thing is that the Patriots, however, have the ball all the way back on their 11-yard line, and they've lost it down in the process. Quarles wide out to the left. Here comes John David Holland. And he's brought down back on the 6-yard line. Just had no time to do anything as Tim Bartlett comes shooting through there. And was he on a blitz, or was he just flying off the block, Ray?
I think Bartlett blitzed that time from the outside. He came back in from behind Taylor Quarles and made the play on the option. So
that brings up a 3rd down and 15 as the ball is marked down on the 8-yard line, the Patriots' own 8-yard line, and so they need a very big play. Best thing going for them is they have the wind to their backs right now. Quarles back to throw, fakes it, gives it to Madison. Madison across the 10, fights his way to the 15, up to almost the 20-yard line before he's brought down, and Kenny was just about a step from breaking that one.
It's a pretty good call that time, the draw play. Anytime you get Kenny Madison out of the open field, he's prone to break one. He was close that time.
Give him an 11-yard pickup to the 19-yard line, and he did get a little bit of punting room for Johnny Williams, and Johnny standing back on his 7-yard line awaiting the snap, and if he can get it up into that wind, it'll go forever. There it is. He's under heavy pressure, but he does get it away. A fine punt. It rolls, hitting on the 30-yard line, rolling, and the official says it goes out of bounds on the Ray County 26-yard line, and that turns the field over, Brad.
Well, that does.
An excellent punt from his own 19 to the 26-yard line of the Ray County Golden Eagles. Give him a 43-yard punt, and as we said, if you could get it up into that wind, and it was just a little bit lower than perhaps he would have liked it, but the wind helped that punt.
That's true, Don. That wind probably added another 10, 15 yards at that point.
So the ball just outside the 25-yard line, just shy of the 26 for Ray County, and Ray County bringing it to the line with 5 minutes, 6 seconds to play. Here's the give to the fullback up the middle. There's a hole there again across the 30 up to almost the 35-yard line. Tracy Ivey playing a great ball game this first half, over from his strong safety position, makes the stop, give him a pickup of 9, and it just seems like those first 3 or 4 plays when they get the ball, they just huge hunks in there.
They're eating us up on first down, on the first down plays. We've got to tighten up across the line of scrimmage.
4:42 to play in the half. Ray County 3, Jefferson County 7. Here's the give to Big Hartley. He's cutting it back off tackle across the 35, 37, fights his way just across the 38 to the 39-yard line. Todd Collins there to make the tackle, and again, Todd deeper than you'd like to see him. Johnny Williams helping out, and certainly Johnny shouldn't have been back there.
Well, that's true, because Johnny did come across the line of scrimmage and made a pretty good play out of it. We'd like to see him come down straight down the line of scrimmage, but not giving that much ground.
Give Ray County a first down at the Ray County 39-yard line. Stultz on a double reverse. This time it goes to Eddie Davis. Davis to the 40. Davis to the 45, and it looked like he was going to break it, and some fine play over there on the far side. Scott Henson stayed at home, the free safety, and Scott might have saved a touchdown because for just a moment it looked like Eddie Davis was really in the clear.
He was in the open there. I think he kind of lost his foot in it just a tad, luckily. This game kind of reminds me of last year in the Halls game. They're running a lot of misdirection plays and pulling a lot of different people. It's causing a lot of problems for the Patriot defense right now.
Give him a pickup of 6 yards, make it second down and 4. The ball at the Ray County 45. They go into that Dallas shift. Patriots don't bite. Stultz takes a long time. There's the give to the fullback. There's a hole there. He crosses the 46, the 47-yard line, and this time Todd Collins just slings him down, as Todd was not faked at all by that misdirection, and there is a lot of it. John Holland there to help out, and Coach Kismet said we'd seen misdirection. We are.
His words are true so far. And that time they just faked a little pitch and then we got it back up on the inside. Good play that time by the Patriots linebacker.
Ball at the Ray County 48-yard line, 3rd down and 1. They're in a full house, and there they move. The right end steps across. That would be Tracy Cameron, the tight end. And that time the cute count got a little too cute. And that's going to cost the Golden Eagles 5 yards as they step it back to the 43-yard line. And they'll bring up 3rd and 6 instead of a 3rd and a short 1. And that's a break for us.
That is a big break. They had a chance to get a first down very easily. Now this is going to make it a little tougher over there.
To the line of scrimmage come the Golden Eagles. They've got a flanker, Ronnie Masterson, out to the left. Otherwise, it's that tight wing T formation. Stultz, as every time, taking a long time. He drops straight back. The little Utah pass. It's fumbled, but that would not be a fumble because that's what it was, a pass, a Utah pass, a little underhand shovel, and Johnny Williams just really batted Mr. Stultz down back on the 30-yard line. The Ray County fans perhaps saying he was a little too rough, but it looked like a clean hit. Definitely, it was a hard hit.
It was definitely hard hit. That's another excellent call. Luckily, they didn't complete it. They had some other room out there they had.
Tracy Cameron back in punt formation for Ray County. Kenny Madison standing back on his 35-yard line. Here it is. Again, the poor punt, and it must be the drop. It rolls across the 40, the 35, and rolls dead at the 33-yard line. And Brad, you have to be right about it affecting the punter's drop.
That's, from what I can tell from here, Don, that's what's happening in this stiff wind we're having.
The Patriots will take over at their own 33-yard line. We have 2 minutes and 37 seconds to play. A little bit of a delay as Taylor Quarles comes in with the play. He's got it immediately, and the Patriots come out. The ball on the hash mark on this side of the field. He's got a wide out to the right. He's got a wide out on the sidelines to the left. 2 setbacks. Quarles back to pass, no faking. He's got some time, a little bit of pressure now. Gets it away. It's hit and almost getting there is Tim Bartley. Tim Bartley almost had that thing.
They hit Bartley in the bad place, hit him right in the hands. I think he wasn't expecting to be right to him like that. Luckily, he did drop it.
Well, you know, just as we talk about this heavy wind affecting the drop of the punter, certainly it can affect those passes. And although the wind is behind, it can still get under there and lift that thing and really affect your accuracy.
That's true, Don. It is tough. And that's, of course, the first pass that Jefferson County's attempted tonight.
There was a flag out there that I didn't see, Brad. The official steps it off and says there was motion in the Patriot backfield, and so that play is wiped off, and instead it's a 5-yard loss back to just between the 32, 33-yard line. The ball in the very center of the field now. Taylor Quarles has wideouts left and right. Here's the snap. Here's the delay to Madison. There's nothing there, though, as he crosses the line of scrimmage and is fighting his way up to about the 30-yard line, giving the pickup of 3 yards, and they read that one just beautifully.
They read that well. Of course, they're not respecting the pass, and so they were kind of probably keying on that draw play and waiting on it that time.
That'll make it 2nd down and 13 from their own 30 for the Patriots. We have 1 minute and 52 seconds to go here in the first half. The Patriots lead 7-3, and this is the hardest fought ball game they've been in this year. Taylor Quarles has the snap. Quarles looks, throws it over there, and incomplete. Almost there to make the reception. Scott Henson had got him in the belly, and he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good pass that time by Taylor in this type of condition. He threw it about the only place he could throw it. And one good thing about it, if Scott Henson didn't catch it, nobody else was going to.
It was well thrown from that standpoint. Henson out there at wideout as the coaches are shuffling their offensive weapons in, and particularly in the wideout position. As you know, they use the wideouts to call the plays. This time Jesse Day is out, Jason Inslee in with the play. Quarles brings his team to the line. He fakes to Madison going through, rolling to his right, looking, rolling. Now he lets it go way deep, and Scott Henson's down there, but he can't get to the ball as it goes way over his head down about the Ray County 15-yard line. I was getting a little worried there because it looked like Taylor Quarles was right there flirting with that line of scrimmage, Brad.
He was very close to it at that time, Don. I'd say Taylor's very surprised that he could throw the ball that far in this type of wind.
And again, probably the wind having an effect in that with the long pass, and he got it up there and it probably carried it. If it's going to carry, we hope it will do it right now because Johnny Williams is back in punt formation from his 30. He's standing. It's a bad snap, and it gets away from him. Johnny's got the ball. Johnny's running with the ball. Johnny's at the 10. Johnny's at the 15, but he's going to be brought down back on the 20-yard line, and that was just a terrible, terrible snap, Brad.
That was a bad snap that time. Brian Spivey went off to the right for some reason.
Well, you've got to remember, Brad, that Brian is in there as a long snapper because Andrew Everett, a regular long snapper, tore knee ligaments very badly last week in the very first play of the game. So we're not trying to make excuses. I'll make excuses for my son when he goes in, but none there. But at any rate, Ray County has the ball at the 20. Here's the give to the fullback, and the defense of the Patriots stiffens up and makes it hard as he wades in there down to about the 18, back to the 17-yard line. And Tracy Ivey again up there fighting them. Scott Henson also in on the tackle, and our free safety and our strong safety giving help to the linebacker Todd Collins, who also was in on the play. Ball at they mark it finally at the 17-yard line of the Patriots, make it 2nd and 7, only 45 seconds. Here's that inside reverse to Davis, looking for a block. He's hit it to 15, fighting for the 10, but he's not going to make it as he's going to be brought down at the 12, and that clock keeps running. 36 seconds, 35 seconds, 34 seconds. The fans for Ray County yelling for a timeout, and finally, after letting 7 seconds just go away for nothing, Ray County does call for the timeout, and they stop it for 31 seconds with 31 seconds to play. Now, we're going to hold it right here because the minute timeout is all that we have, and certainly this is a big play, Brad. The ball at the Patriot 12-yard line, 3rd down and 3. More importantly, only 31 seconds to play.
Well, Ray County's got a couple of timeouts, I believe, remaining, so the important thing for them to do here is pick up the 1st down. Jefferson County needs to really tighten up and play good defense. Ray County's doing some things that some different type of plays that I don't think I've ever seen before. They're starting the ball back right, and then the running back picks that ball back up to the line, or handed it back up to the line of scrimmage. Then dangerous things if the Patriots could get a little penetration.
Well, that's true, and of course that ball on those plays going to Eddie Davis, and we said before we kicked off that Eddie Davis was the leading rusher with 199 yards rushing. He carried the ball 44 times, only 3 times fewer than the tailback, and tonight he's had the ball a lot more than the tailback. Okay, here come the Golden Eagles to the line. Quick snap. Here's the give to Hartley, cutting back off tackle, looking for running room at the 10. He fights his way to the 9, and it looks like it may be enough for the 1st down. Todd Collins makes the initial hit. Ray County says they want timeout, and the officials are unstacking it, and the ball is going to be placed down at the 8-yard line, where it'll be 1st down, goal to go for Ray County with 22 seconds to play in the 1st half. Only 22 seconds to go, 8 yards away. Ray County trails 7-3 here in the 1st half. They took the opening possession at the Patriot 49-yard line after a short punt. They moved it down to the 5-yard line where the drive stalled. They had to settle for the field goal and went ahead. The Patriots took the ensuing kickoff, ran 1 play, and then Darren Cunningham broke it for 64 yards and the touchdown. And that gave the Patriots the lead they enjoy right now, 7-3, but they have their backs against the wall. 8 yards from pay dirt, the Golden Eagles peel out to the line of scrimmage. They've got a wide out. Ronnie Masterson to the right side. Tight wing T set. Here's the fake. Stoltz wants to throw to the end zone, and it's incomplete. They're defending John David Holland. It went through his hands, but Masterson, the wide receiver, just could not make the reception. 16 ticks left on the clock here in the 1st half. 2nd down, goal to go for the Golden Eagles at the Patriot 8-yard line. Brad, that time going to the air, and I assume to conserve time more than anything else, but they've been so successful running the ball that they don't have a lot of time to do it.
That's true, Don. They want to try to score because I don't think they want a chance trying to kick him in this win.
Here they are to the line. Stoltz quickly back, looking, no pressure, throws to the corner of the end zone, trying to get to Masters again. No chance, way over Masters' head. Again, John David Holland there to defend, and Holland had good position that time.
He did. He had that defended well. It's just tough for the quarterback to throw that ball into that stiff wind. It's probably a good time to try some type of little draw play since we do have 1 timeout left.
You are listening to Jefferson County High School Patriot Football on WJFC, Jefferson City, Morristown, Knoxville. We have 12 seconds to play in the 1st half. Jefferson County leads 7-3, but Ray County is at the 8-yard line, 3rd down, goal to go. Quick snap, fake to the fullback, throwing for the far corner, the pass is in the air, touchdown! Touchdown for Tim Bartley, who slipped out of that backfield and was out there. I'm sorry, I believe that's Tracy Cameron, the tight end. I thought it was Bartley, but it was Tracy Cameron, the tight end. He was wide open for just a minute. Then Scott Henson recovered, came over, looked like he might make the play, but not quite in time. So Ray County goes ahead 9-7 with only 6 seconds to play in the 1st half. And this is the 1st time the Patriots have trailed this year. Here's the snap and the try for extra point. The kick is up. It's fading way to the left, but the official says it's good. Well, I'm not going to call any more before they stick their hands in the air, Brad.
I thought that'd probably be so. That looked fine to me.
Well, we have 6 seconds to play in the 1st half, and Ray County has gone on top 10-7 after taking over the ball at the Patriot 20-yard line. And on a bad snap from center on a punt attempt, and the kicking game has weighed very heavily in this ball game tonight, and you might expect it to because the wind has really been blowing, as we have said. Only 6 seconds to play in the half when Tracy Cameron comes down with the Golden Eagle touchdown pass from Andy Stoltz from 8 yards out. And the Patriots are behind for the first time this year, and unless they can get a fantastic return on this kickoff, they're going to go into the locker room behind for the first time. And I'd say that'd be a good time to, to regroup, and better that they go right in behind, I think. Brad, what do you say?
Well, probably it's not going to hurt them too much, Don. Just hope they recover this kick.
There's the kick. It's an onside kick, and up man falls on it up around the 42-yard line. Brian Overbay, the guard and also the linebacker, so even though he's a guard, he's got the good hands. Brian Overbay, of course, played last year for Clinton, played against the Patriots in the playoffs, but his family moved and he transferred in here and is playing this year, and he puts the ball down at the Patriot 43-yard line. 3 seconds gone. We have only 3 seconds remaining in the first half. The Patriots want a timeout to talk it over, and I don't know, in this kind of wind, you're going to need some kind of speedster to get down here the way that ball flies.
I would just throw it high. Hope somebody catches it in the white jersey.
Not too much to lose, is there?
No, there really isn't.
Well, we won't call this one a Hail Mary. It's not late enough in the game. But it would be interesting if they caught it.
They might try some type of little out here with the flea flicker or with the trailing running back coming out of the backfield. There are several plays that could work in this situation. This is sandlot football, backyard football. I mean, it's a little further.
Well, Taylor Quarles looked like he had his instructions from the sidelines and was ready to go, and standing back there just waiting for the timeout to elapse, but then he left the huddle and went over to the sideline and got some more instruction, and the Patriots come to the line at their own 43-yard line. They have wideouts left and right, Day and Ivy. Quarles looks, rolling down, going to keep the ball, fakes the pitch. Now he does give the pitch. Coming back is Todd Collins with the ball at the 45, at the 50, 45, 40, 35, and snowed under finally by 4 Golden Eagles down to the 30-yard line. And I'm here to tell you, Brad, I don't know what that was.
That was a peculiar looking play, I tell you. I don't know if that was by design or what. It was exciting, though.
Well, Taylor took the snap, rolled to his right, and so we're going to see Ray County come out to get the football to start the second half, and it would be nice if we could get some sort of a break and get some decent field position ourselves.
That's true.
Deep for the Golden Eagles, Mike Bice and Eddie Davis. Bice on the far side of the field, Davis on this side. As we start the third quarter, the wind will be to the back of the Golden Eagles. They will be going from your right to left as you look at the radio. And here's a huge gust of wind swirling around down there, blowing all sorts of debris. Here comes the attempt, and it doesn't only blow debris, it blows the ball off the tee, and Bobby Morgan, doing the kickoff chores, has to go up there and get the ball. And it looks like the wind has changed directions. That came from the left instead of the right. Gary, I tell you, this is a weird place. Bobby Morgan up high, end over end kick, gets it up there. In that wind is taken by Davis. Davis fumbles the ball, falls on it, and let's see. It looks like he is going to retain possession. Chris Orr down there on top of him, but Eddie Davis couldn't control the football. He's got it at his own 21-yard line, and so the Golden Eagles will take it over there. And this is the first time that they've been down that deep. It would be good if we could put the stop on them here early in the third quarter.
That's true, Don. Mark of a good football team is how they come back out after halftime, how they react. And I think we're going to find out a lot about Jefferson County's team at this point.
Well, the Golden Eagles to the line of scrimmage. They're in that tight wing. They've got their end split. Stoltz taking a lot of time going with that count. Here is the give. Coming off tackle, looking for running room is Tim Bartley, and there's just not going to be anything there this time. as David Satterfield comes across, really puts him on the ground. He had help from Johnny Williams, and it looks like they're going to mark it back on the 20 for a yard loss, and that looked a lot better that time, Brad.
Let's hope that we continue to see that the remainder of the second half. That was a good play by Johnny Williams, and the linebacker came out and made the play like they're supposed to do.
This time, Ronnie Masterson goes out wide to the right, the backfield in the tight wing T set, as Stoltz takes a lot of time, as he does every time up there under center. He's back, takes 2 steps, puts it way in the air, and it's way, way over Masterson's head. There was nobody over there really to defend. He just blew past the cornerback, Scott Henson, coming from the free safety position, trying to get over there, but really there was nothing to defend because that ball was uncatchable.
That was fortunate for Jefferson County. That time, Darren Cunningham, the cornerback, got full, I believe, on the little fake into the line, and he was beating deep. He could have got the ball to him. They would have a nice game.
It's 3rd and 11 from their own 20-yard line for the Golden Eagles of Ray County. Again, Masterson goes out wide to the right, the tight wing T. Stoltz back, rolling, looking, throws it into the flat. Masterson's open, can't hang on, however, and he was wide open. Todd Collins trying to get out there. Scott Henson coming across from his free safety position. Nobody was there. It would have been a completion and probably for the first down, but Masterson just couldn't hang on, fortunately for the Patriots, so that'll bring up the punting situation as Tracy Cameron drops back to punt. Deep for the Patriots, standing back on his own 45-yard line is Kenny Madison. There's the snap. It's to Cameron. It is away. It's up in the wind and floating. Takes a bounce coming this way, and it's going to be downed up on the 49-yard line of the Patriots. And so we've got good field position. We've got what we wanted, Brad.
That's true. We need to come out now and establish something positive. Hopefully the offensive line can come out and so stand back and attack and open up some holes this time. We'll find out shortly.
Trotting from the huddle come the Patriots. Day and Ivy go to the same side of the field. Ivy split wide, Day in the slot. Here's the give across to Cunningham on the slant, across the middle. He crosses midfield, fights to the 48, down to the 47, all the way down to the 46-yard line of the Golden Eagles. Tim Bartley there to finally make the stop for Ray County and give him a pickup just shy of 5 yards. About a 4.5-yard pickup to the Golden Eagle 46-yard line, and it'll be second down. We're early in the third quarter. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the third. Jefferson County trails 10-7. Again, Ivy and Day split wide. Here's a throw, trying to get it out to, this time it was Jason Inslee in there, but that ball was just batted away. Taylor Quarles just couldn't see over that big defensive end who stepped across there.
I think they had a play set up that time, Don. They had the wide out run, a little hitch pattern back in, just a couple of steps off the line and hitch back up. The receiver was open. The running back needs to get that defensive outside linebacker on the ground and get his hands down.
Jason Inslee out, Jesse Day in, and again they are flanked wide to the left. They have Ivy flanked and Day in the slot. Here's the snap. Quarles back to pass, rolling to his left, under pressure. Puts it under his arm, going to run across the 45, down to the 44. He's going to be short, however, of the first down as the official comes across and looks like it will be marked at the 44-yard line. They needed to get down to the Ray County 41, and so in to punt will be Johnny Williams, and Johnny will be, normally I'd say he's punting into the wind. I don't know where the wind's coming from right now. You know, you look down there and it seems to be swirling now, Brad. It's unbelievable. So standing back on his 44-yard line, Johnny Williams, bad snap, fumbles it, but gets it away, and he drills it. He drills it, and it's going all the way back into the end zone, and give Johnny Williams a lot of credit. And there's a flag down now back there, and let's see what happens. Did they touch him, Brad?
I don't know. I was watching the ball through the air. The snap was a little low. It bounced off the ground. I don't think, can you get roughly the kicker after the ball's on the ground? I thought it was a loud ball.
I thought it was also, and who knows what they're going to call. But at any rate, the ball was low. It bounced. Johnny Williams fielded it, picked it up, and he really drilled it. He didn't get it up at all. It was just a spiral. It looked like it had been passed. Whatever it is against Ray County, and stepping it off 5 yards, 10 yards, way down to the 30-yard line. Personal foul, roughing the kicker, and Brad, I think we may have gotten a break there.
I hope so. We'll take anything we get at this point.
1st and 10 for the Patriots at the Ray County 30-yard line. We've got 9 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trail Ray County 10-7. Again, they're coming out in that wide out and slot position. Here's the give up the middle. Kenny Madison at the 30, at the 25, at the 20, at the 15, at the 10, and finally knocked down at the 8-yard line. And I said that was Kenny Madison. I'm still excited, but it was Darren Cunningham. Just a big hole there on the quick hitter. That wasn't the dive play. That was one that they're not used a whole lot this year.
That's true, Don. Good surge that time with the right offensive line, Smith and Spivey, and those guys are so big. That's what they need to do.
Darren Cunningham takes it down to the 8-yard line where it's 1st and goal. Patriots now back to their familiar 2 wideouts. Here's the give to Darren Cunningham, and he is hit and dropped. Just wham, bam at the 9-yard line for a 1-yard loss. So make it 2nd down and goal to go from the 9. They tried to come right back with that play, and once was enough in that instance.
That was a good play that time by the Ray County linebacker. He came on a blitz. Mike Smith wasn't able to adjust and get out and get a piece of it. Good
Bobby Morgan checks into the backfield in place of Darren Cunningham. So you have Morgan and Madison in the backfield at the running back positions. This time you got the wide receiver right and the slot back. Here's the give to Morgan. Morgan at the 5. Morgan at the 4. Morgan to the 2-yard line. And big Bobby Morgan comes in there, and you can almost bet that he's going to get that football because Bobby Morgan can smell that goal line. He's tough inside the 10-yard line, Brad.
Good hard run that time by Bobby Morgan. Another good job on the left side of the Patriot line. Open up a little crease for him. Bobby was running with a lot of determination. That's what it takes when you get around the goal line. 3rd down, goal to go from the 2. Cunningham in, Morgan out after a fine job taking the ball from the 9 to the 7. He had a good block, but just a lot of effort on his own to the 2-yard line. Taylor Quarles, 2 wideouts left and right. Quarles is under. Here's the give to Cunningham. He's hit at the line. He's fighting. He's fighting. The ball is into the end zone. Touchdown, Darren Cunningham on a great individual effort. Tremendous effort that time, Don. He was stacked up, and he just kept those legs turning, and he somehow got the ball across the goal line. That's tremendous individual effort as far as Darren Cunningham.
Darren Cunningham from the 2-yard line with 7 minutes, 17 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. The Patriots go ahead 13-10 on Darren Cunningham's 2-yard run. Bobby Morgan takes it from the 9 to the 2. Darren Cunningham does the job, just would not be denied that goal line. Out to try the point after Anthony Dawkins. There's a snap. It's down. There's the kick. It's up. The official says it is good. Jefferson County 14, Ray County 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Here's the kickoff. It's going to the deep man. He's got it at the 10. He's the 15. He's out to the 20 and out to the 25-yard line. Spinning out there, a very good run back by little Mike Bison. He's just like a streak of lightning in there, Brad.
Little lightning bug back there. He's a small running back. Good return. Pretty good coverage that time by the Patriots. Excellent kick that time by Bobby Morgan. That run just got him fired up.
I tell you, Bobby is feeling his oats right now. We've got some scores. Morristown East leads Greenville 7-3 in the 3rd quarter, and Morristown West is ahead of Karns 27-7 in the 3rd quarter. Here at our game, Ray County has the ball. Here's the give to Davis. Davis trapped in the backfield, and down he goes, Brad.
Excellent play that time. Number 51, I don't know who that is.
Well, I'll bet you we've got him on a roster here somewhere, and it's Eric Greer.
Eric Rhea that time came charging, wrapped up the running back. He got a little help back to the inside. I tell you what, Don, it's a revived Patriot defense out there right now.
They look entirely different, don't they?
They sure do.
And I think they must be doing something a little bit different because Eric Greer was the starter at end tonight. We expected Paul Helton to be the starter, but Eric started and obviously doing a fine job as he comes across and puts him down. Here come the Golden Eagles. They're out there, starts back to throw, looking for Masterson. He's got him up around the 30-yard line. It's almost intercepted. Darren Cunningham just missed it by a flicker, but Masterson brought it in and rolled out of bounds up close to the 1st down territory. And it's going to be one of those, is it a left foot or right foot spot? and they're looking at it very carefully, and I think they're considering bringing the change. No, they're not. They're going to say that is good for the first down at the 34-yard line, and Darren Cunningham thought he had a chance for the interception. Had he, he's gone.
That's true, Don. Darren took a gamble with the interception. Fortunate for Jefferson County, Todd Collins was able to come over and knock the runner out of bounds, or it could have been a long game.
Golden Eagles, that tight wing T. Here's the give to the fullback up the middle. Brian Gunner wades in there. He's across the 35, fights to the 37, up to the 38, to the 39-yard line, and Johnny Williams hangs tough in there and finally brings him down, giving him a pickup of 4 to the 39, just shy of the 39-yard line. A pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. We've got 5 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the third quarter, and Jefferson County leads Ray County 14-10. Golden Eagles to the line, tight wing T to the left. Eddie Davis sitting out here on the left. Here's the give to the big fullback. He's got a big gaping hole at the tackle that closes up, but not before he's across the 40, the 43, the 44, the 45-yard line when he's finally dragged down by David Satterfield, and that was Tim Bartley coming out of the tailback spot, not the fullback position, and it moves the chains again, and the Golden Eagles back to like they were in the first half, getting some of those big chunks of yards between the end and the tackle.
Just power football. They just handed it off to the fullback, and they pulled a couple of people and did an excellent job at the point of attack.
1st and 10, call it their own 44-yard line. Here's the give, double reverse. Davis got a big hole off tackle. He's 45, 50, 48, 47-yard line before he's brought down, and it looked like it was really opening up for him in there. David Satterfield saved a bigger gain as he got him by the ankles.
They've had tremendous success with that play all night. It's kind of a gimmick play. I don't know. They're running our linebackers out there, getting them running one way, and they're breaking it back up the other way, and they're picking up a tremendous amount of yards on that. We're going to have to get our linebackers staying at home a little bit better.
Give him a 2nd down. The ball at the 46-yard line of the Patriots, less than a yard to go for the first down. Stoltz looking out here to Masterson on the near sideline. The sideback slips down. Masterson's got it 35 inside the 30 and down to, it looks like, about the 27-yard line where Todd Collins comes across to make the stop, and Scott Henson coming up to make the play just lost his footing. It wasn't a bad play on his part, it's just that his feet went out from under him.
That's true, John. He just lost his footing there.
Well, they're spotting the ball shy of the 27, just inside the Patriot 28-yard line, and so a serious threat now by the Ray County Golden Eagles. Here's the snap, here's the give. The give to Bartley as he cuts it back, trying to hit that off-tackle play again, and he goes down back on the 30-yard line. Tracy Ivy up there to put the hands on the pads, but the truth of the matter is Tim Bartley just lost his footing. It must be kind of damp because that's about the same spot on the field where Scott Henson lost his footing just a second ago.
That's true, Don. They had a little alley there that time. It's fortunate for us that he did lose his footing. Pretty good hole that time.
The ball on the hash mark, this side of the field. They've got the wing T, flanker to the right. Here's again to Davis on that inside trap play, and that time there's no trap there. It looks like there was a fumble. The officials stepping in there. Are they going to say it was dead? No fumble? What's going to happen? They're looking at it, and it's Jefferson County football coming out of there. Andre Batts with the football. Andre Batts on top of it at the 30-yard line for the Patriots. Make it 1st down, 10 to go for Jefferson County. We have 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage. They're in the familiar 2 wide out set, the 2 running backs. Taylor Quarles looks at the defense and checks off. He's got Darren Cunningham and Kenny Madison back there. Here's the give to Madison. Madison wades in there sideways. He's got a hole. He's at the 35. He's the 37, the 38, the 39-yard line. Kenny Madison going just as hard as he can go for the first down. He's going to be just shy. Bo-Joe Watson there to make the stop. That's a new one on me, Bo-Joe.
That's a football name.
That is a football name. You tell me about it. 2nd down, less than 1 to go. The ball up on the 38-yard line. The Patriots in the 2 wide out set. Quick movement by the right guard. It looked like. I'm not sure the strength of that formation, so I don't know if it's a strong guard or the weak guard.
That was Mike Smith. He got off just a little bit too early that time. It's very, very close. But you can't fault that. I mean, they're pumped up and they're playing with a lot more intensity, and I don't think Coach Kislin's going to fault that mistake too much.
Well, it looks like a different offense. So there's not any, you know, they have been sluggish at several points during the season, and they looked sluggish in this first half. But now they're looking very, very crisp, and we say that on the heels of a motion penalty in there as the lineman jumped off, and the officials say yes it was, and they're stepping it back, and they're going to put it down back on the 34-yard line, just inside the Jefferson County 34, where it will be second down, and now make it 6 to go for the first down. We have 2 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jefferson County leads 14-10. Two wide out formation. Quarles back, looking under pressure, going to be sacked. Back inside the 30, back on the 28-yard line, and Taylor Quarles just didn't have a chance to get it away.
Not sure what type of play that was, Don. It looked like the offensive lineman was set up for some type of screen or something, and they just didn't get it. You know, when you do run a screen pass, you've got to stop the defensive lineman from running straight in. You have to shock them a little bit, and I think they were trying to set up a screen.
Well, Jeff Jackson just came barreling in there from the linebacker position and put Taylor back on the ground at the 28-yard line, and so we're now third down, 12 for the first down for around 28 with a minute 40 to play. Again, we go with the wide out and the slot back. Here's the throw out, and it's intended for Jesse Day, the flanker, but there's just no way that Jesse can get it. Jesse was the slot back that time, and he kind of looped behind and stayed back. He's wide open out there if we could just get the ball to him.
That's just tough. It's tough to get the ball to him out there. That's a tricky little touch pass, and Taylor's out there overdoing a little bit.
So it's going to be Johnny Williams back in punt formation. We've had trouble with the center snap twice, and we don't need that again. Here's the snap. It's okay. He's got it away, and he got a pretty good foot in it. The ball's coming down. It hits about the 35, rolls at the Ray County 30, heading for the sidelines, and the official's going to mark it down at about the 28-yard line. So you can't fault that snap. You can't fault that kick.
Good snap that time, good kick, got a pretty good roll. Great defensive series that time for Ray County. They had Jefferson County had some momentum going, and they shut them down.
Give him about 44 yards on that punt, so you know we're not going to complain about that. It's back on the Ray County 32-yard line, and you know the wind has shifted. There was a big puff of smoke came across, and it's being blown from left to right. In the first half, it was going the opposite direction. It's unbelievable out here. Ray County tight, wing T, wing to the right. Stoltz again takes a lot of time. Davis in motion. Here's the give to Davis. He's coming off tackle, then cuts it back across the middle. Picks up 3, maybe 4 yards as he's up to about the 30-yard line before David Satterfield sticks it in there. And you know, David in this half, I think, playing a little bit better ball game than happened in the first half.
Our linebackers look like they're staying at home a little bit better, not going for all those misdirection fakes that they were in the first half. And that's what you've got to do against a team like Ray County.
The clock is running. We have 56 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jefferson County leading 14-10. Tight wing T with a flanker to the near side of the field. Here goes Davis in motion. Stoltz looking out here, drips it across, and almost coming up with the interception. Todd Collins deflects it away. The pass was intended for the tailback, Tim Bartley. Bartley slipped out of there. You know, they had Davis in motion to the flat. They had a flanker out there in the flat, and then they tried to hit the man underneath. A very sophisticated pattern. You don't see that too much in high school.
That was a good call. Like you say, it was a sophisticated pattern. They cleared out the zone with the man in motion, and Todd Collins made a great play that time. Bartley
and the gunner at running back. Stoltz takes the snap. He's back. He's looking deep. He throws it down the middle. It's deflected. It's up in the air. It's intercepted by Satterfield at the 45. Satterfield at the 40. Satterfield still on his feet, and the ball's blown dead at the 38-yard line, and there's some words and a couple of elbows and maybe even a fist or two flying down there as we're having a heated discussion, and the officials stepping in there, getting a little control back and talking things over. I don't see a flag. David Satterfield back on the Ray County 47-yard line, took the deflected pass across the middle, fought it back down. They're spotting it at the 39. It's 1st and 10 Patriots at the Ray County 39. We have 22 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter as the Patriots come to the line. Going to the far side, Jesse Day. To this side, Tracy Ivy. Wide out, 2 running backs set. Here's the snap. Here's the fake to Cunningham. Here goes Quarles pitching back to Madison at 40, 35, 30, 25, and ridden out of bounds down around the 22-yard line, kidding Madison, but there is a flag on the play, Brad.
Well, that doesn't look good. I'd say it's probably against Jefferson County, but that was a tremendous individual play by Taylor Quarles. He waited to the last moment to pitch the ball and let Madison pick up the yardage. Just a great play with Quarles.
Quarles did an excellent job as he rolled down the line and read the tackle, read the end, kept it, turned upfield, and then at the last minute pitched it. But apparently there has been, it's in hold territory there where that flag went down. I've not seen the signal. Have you seen it?
The preliminary indication I saw was holding.
Okay, so it's going to be apparently holding against Jefferson County. Here's a step off 5 yards. Here's the step off 10 yards. And the ball is back on the Ray County 49-yard line. There's the official signal. It is holding. We have 3 seconds left. The clock is stopped for the marking of the penalty. He says roll the clock, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score, Jefferson County 14, Ray County 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Ray County, Jefferson County leads 14-10, and we're ready to start the 4th quarter as Taylor Quarles comes over from the sidelines. He's been talking it over with his coaches, and he brings his team to the line at the Ray County 49-yard line, where it is 1st down and about 25 to go for the 1st down. Here's the draw play to Cunningham across the 50 down to the 45-yard line, and so there's a little bit of yardage there, but all in all, Ray County playing that one pretty well, Brad.
They did a good job that time to finish, because they're not respecting the pass very much. It's tough to run the draw when you're not been effective throwing the football, as we have not tonight. Just a pretty good defense play there by Ray County. 2nd down and 16 from the Ray County 45-yard line, and that's the first play of the 4th quarter with Jefferson County ahead 14-10, and the score would look mighty good up there right now. We have the slot back and the wide receiver to the left. Here is Quarles. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back inside Patriot territory, back on the Patriot 49-yard line. Tony Roddy blasting through with help from James Stevens, and they were just there. It took too long. There was nobody open, and Taylor wasn't going to throw it out there for grabs, so you can't fault him for that. Taylor did a smart play. There wasn't anything there. They had good coverage, and he just had to eat it. And a tough 3rd down conversion.
Scott Henson comes wide out to this side of the field. Jesse Day goes wide to the other side. Quarles back to pass, looking. He's got some protection. He's got time. He shoots it out deep, going down deep, and not being able to get there, just out of the reach of the receiver. And that ball was intended for, can anybody get that number? That was Jason Inslee going for the football, but he just really didn't have a chance to get to the ball.
You know, just overthrew him just by a little bit. Pretty good pass by time. It's just tough.
So that brings up a 4th down. The ball back on the Patriot 49-yard line. Johnny Williams, good snap, fumbles it a bit, but gets it off. Wobbly, end over end, bounces outside the 20, angling across, and looks like it's going to go out of bounds just inside the Ray County 20-yard line. So not a very pretty punt, but quite a fair.
Nonetheless, happy to see a good snapback. I think Johnny was a little surprised if he didn't right in the hands.
Well, that's 2 in a row now. Let's be fair. That's
Who is that man snapping that ball?
Well, I tell you what, we know who the snapper is, Brian Spivey, and Brian having to step in a tough situation, taking over for the regular long snapper for one thing, and for another thing, this wind has played havoc on any ball that was in the air any amount of time. Ray County, here's the give to the fullback, rather the tailback, Tim Bartley, looking for yardage right up the middle. There's nothing there. He's got 1, maybe 2 yards as he fights his way out to about his own 21-yard line. The entire middle of the Patriot line there, Brian I believe, yes, Brian Spivey was in there, David Satterfield, Todd Collins, all converging. Make it 2nd down and 8 at the 21-yard line. 9 minutes, 56 seconds to play in the football game. Stultz looking it over with the long count. Here he goes. He fakes back to Bartley. He's looking downfield, loops one out here, and it's caught beautifully by Ronnie Masterson, and I really thought we had a shot at intercepting that ball. It was hung up there for an awful long time. We had Jesse Day coming over. We had Tracy Ivey coming over, and also it looked like Scott Henson would get there, but the ball fell in. Masterson made a great catch, and it's up on the Ray County 45-yard line for the 1st down. 1st and 10, Ray County at their own 45, Brad.
Good toss into the wind at that.
We've got the tight wing T. We've got a flanker to the left. Here's the fake to Bartley going right down the middle. It's looped again. Scott Henson almost gets to it, but not quite. The ball was out of bounds. Had Scott caught it, he couldn't have done anything with it. That was Tracy Cameron that time out there. And so apparently, for some reason, they've decided they're going to have to take this thing to the air, wind or no wind.
They're doing a pretty effective job throwing the football. The wind has died down some, and they are going into the window, I believe, still. Looks like the Patriots have switched to a little 40 defense that last time, or a little eagle down at the nose.
2nd down 10 from their own 45 for Ray County. We're in the 4th quarter, 9:24 to play. Here's Davis in motion. Here's the give. He's going outside in, tries to cut it back, nothing there, and he's going to be smacked down just at the line of scrimmage. Making the play, Todd Collins, Scott Henson coming up and doing a good job on that one also, and John Holland there. And that one was well played. They pretty much caught on to that little motion play and the inside misdirection give.
They're doing a very good job defending the run right now, and they have made a little adjustment there. They were eagling their offside tackle down and trying to bring a little support back into the inside and moving the linebacker out to the outside. So maybe that's how they're going to do with the adjustment.
3rd and 9 from their own 46-yard line. Stultz takes a snap, back to pass, shoots it out in the flat, off the hands of the intended receiver. That looks like it was Masterson out there again. He was diving, he couldn't get it. John Holland right on him. And so that brings up another 4th down as the Patriot defense rises to the occasion again. 8 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the ball game. The Patriots lead 14-10. And the clock is winding down, and it's still anybody's ball game, Brad.
Definitely. It's still up for grabs. You just need to get the ball back and try to control it.
Tracy Cameron standing back on his own 33-yard line. There's a snap. It's a little high, but he feels it. It's away. It's up. Wobbly coming across the 30, 25, and angling out of bounds on the 23-yard line. Kenny Madison over there wanting to field that punt, but just really with no opportunity to get it. And we've not seen many opportunities to run punts back tonight, Brad. It's been an unusual game in that respect.
That's true. Kenny Madison does an excellent job returning punts. Returned several last year for touchdowns, but tonight it's just too dangerous for that swirling.
You're listening to Jefferson County High School Patriot football on WJFC, Jefferson City, Morristown, Knoxville. And the Patriots lead Ray County 14-10. We have 8:33 to play. And the Patriots bring it to the line. Coming in motion, Jesse Day. Here's the play to the opposite side. Big hole. Fumble at the 30-yard line. And it looks like Ray County's got the ball, Brad.
He caught the ball in midair. There's Darren Cunningham on the field. He got hit very hard. It looked like he got hit on the
Tim Rothwell in to make a very hard hit, and I think you're right, he did hit the helmet on the football. It went straight up in the air. There had been a big hole, and the ball now belongs to Ray County at the Jefferson County 31-yard line, and Ray County wastes no time out of the huddle. Here's the fake, back to pass, shooting it over in the flat. He's wide open, and the pass is way, way out of bounds. Coming across was Scott Henson, the free safety, but he was very, very late getting there. There was just absolutely no way that he could get there. They were fooled on that one, Brad.
That's that same play that's for the touchdown right before halftime. Just clear out that zone and bring the running back out on a little flare pattern.
So 2nd and 10 from the Jefferson County 36, and this is a very, very important series. The Patriots, with the ball game on the line, they lead 14-10. Here's the snap. There's the give to the fullback. Looking for running room. Not much there. He crosses the 30, 29, 28-yard line. We'll give them those all night long, Brad.
That's a good job that time by the center of the Patriots, of the defensive line. Brian Spivey, Mike Smith did a good job in there stacking it up.
Johnny Williams in there making a big, big hit. And they do bring it out. They do spot it down just inside the 28-yard line. Almost call it the 27, make it 3rd down and a long 6. Short 7 from the 27. 7:29 to play. Here's a snap. Here's a little Utah pass to Davis. Runs into his own man. Crosses the 25 down to the 23-yard line. And had he not hit his own blocker, he had a lot of yardage in there, Brad.
He did. His blocker, I don't guess, realized he was back there. He should have stopped there.
David Satterfield making the recovery to finally make the tackle, and it's 4th down and 2. The ball just inside the 23-yard line. 6 minutes, 57 seconds to play. To the line come the Golden Eagles. They're going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Long time. He's doing that cute little count again, taking a long, long time. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Davis. Off tackle, finds a hole. That's Bartley. He's across the 20. He has the 1st down into the 19-yard line. And they just barely got that play off in time. They were really flirting with that play clock that time. Tracy Ivey, cheating up from the strong safety, makes the tackle. Help from Todd Collins. But nevertheless, it's 1st down, Ray County at the Jefferson 19-yard line. 6 minutes, 29 seconds to play. Jefferson County leads 14-10. Ray County looks it over. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Davis on the straight handoff off tackle. He's got blockers in front of him, but they're destroyed, and he's taken down. And Johnny Williams just took out a couple of blockers and got to the runner. Fine play.
That was a great play that time, but Johnny came in back from behind the play and chased it down.
Ball placed down, getting a yard gain to the 18, make it 2nd down 9 at the Jefferson County 18 for Ray County. Quick snap. Here's the give up the middle. 30, Brian Gunter with the football, just waiting it in there. Takes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Moving those chains ever so slowly. We've got a 3rd down. We've got a long 3 and a short 4 at the 13-yard line of the Patriots. And we've got 2 big plays coming up here, Brad.
Definitely true, man.
Stoltz brings his team to the line. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Hartley. Hartley jumping inside at the 10, at the 9-yard line, and he looks like he's going to be good for the 1st down at the 9. 1st down and goal to go for the Golden Eagles. Scott Henson there to make the stop. Jefferson County ahead 14-10. The clock is ticking. We've got 5 minutes, 16 seconds. And Ray County has it 1st down, goal to go at the Jefferson County 9-yard line. Andy Stoltz brings his team to the line. He's got the tight wing tee. Here's the give right up the middle. Eddie Davis, he's at the 5-yard line. He's at the 4-yard line, and he's brought down at the 4. They're looking at him there, and he's going to place it down just inside the 4, outside the 5. Tracy Ivey saving the touchdown with help from Andre Batts. 2nd down, goal to go from the 4. That wind has picked back up, and you can see those jerseys blowing out there. Golden Eagles to the line. They try the Dallas shift again. The Patriots don't bite this time. Stoltz taking a lot of time. He's got the snap. Here's the give to Davis. Davis looking, and he is drilled. He is drilled as he hits the line of scrimmage. He might have a yard, but it's going to be not any more than that. They're bringing it out, and they're placing the ball squarely down on the 4-yard line. That was Todd Collins and Andre Batts, and they both got a shoulder in there, Brad.
That's the way you tackle. Todd Collins came out and put a leg on it.
3rd down, goal to go, 4-yard line for Ray County. 3 minutes, 56 seconds to play. Stoltz with the pitch to Davis. Davis at the 5, cuts it in. He's at the goal line. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown! Touchdown, Ray County. And the Golden Eagles go ahead 16-14 with 3 minutes, 49 seconds to play in the football game.
Excellent ball.
It was.
Jefferson County had everybody stacked from inside. Just a quick pitch outside. Running back made a good hard charge from the goal line and eased his way in.
Okay, it's 16-14, and Ray County lined up for the point after. There's a kick. Good. Ray County 17, Jefferson County 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Don Palmer, Brad Spivey here. We've got 3:49 to play. Jefferson County trailing 17-14 in this football game, and here's the kickoff. It's coming up to one of the short men at the 30-yard line. It's Todd Collins at the 30, at the 35, across the 40, fights his way to about the 42-yard line, and he's brought down. And so, Brad, the work is cut out for the Patriots. They have 3 minutes and 42 seconds. They have 58 yards. That's what separates them from a victory at this point, as Ray County leads 17-14 here late in the fourth quarter. Taylor Quarles brings his team to the line. He's got wideouts left and right. Here's the give to Madison up the middle, fighting for a hole. He's across the 44 to the 45-yard line, and the little delay just didn't work.
Little drop play, hoping they can catch Ray County rushing hard, expecting a pass. We haven't thrown the ball well all night, so that play hasn't got much all night.
Second down, short 6 for the first down. 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Quarles has wideouts left and right. Looks over the defense. He's calling a checkoff at the line, taking a lot of time. Here's the raises up, throws it across. He's got Collins at midfield at the 45. Collins has 4 men, 5 men. He's still not down, and finally dragged down at the 43-yard line, but give him the first down. Kevin Poole finally slowed him down. They didn't get him down yet, Brad.
That was a great play that time, Tyler. He saw something on the defense that indicated that play would work. Checked off and made the completion.
The ball is marked at the Ray County 42-yard line. First down, 10 for the Patriots. They have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to negotiate this trip to the end zone. Here's the snap. Taylor rolling out, pitches to Madison at the line of scrimmage, looking for the corner, across the 40, down to the 40, down to the 37, down to the 36-yard line, and he's rolled out of bounds down there. And that, again, a good choice, good decision, good execution by Taylor Quarles.
It was a good option play, and Ken Madison did a good job. Turn the ball upfield, get working on the sidelines, and get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Second down 5. The ball is brought in and placed at the 37-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. Clock is running. 2 minutes, 33 seconds. It was stopped as he was rolled out of bounds, and so we got a break there. There's the give to Madison across the 35, at the 30, breaks open at the 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, touchdown, Kenny Madison!
Bobby Morgan, I believe.
Woo!
I think it's Bobby Morgan.
Well, I called it wrong. I called it right as a touchdown, but it was Bobby Morgan with a touchdown.
Fantastic play.
A fantastic run. It looked like vintage, absolutely vintage Kenny Madison, but it was Bobby Morgan on a great run from the 37-yard line.
Excellent execution on the offensive line that time. Got to look pretty sound. Bobby Morgan ran like a man possessed tonight. He was not going to be denied that time.
You know, Bobby's only been in there to run the ball 2 plays. You know, he takes him from the 9 to the 2, and that time he takes him 37 yards to the end zone with 2:26 to play. Patriots 20, Ray County 17. And they're getting ready for the point after, and the official steps in there, waves his hands.
Center Brian Spivey saying something about the football. I don't know if he's displeased with the football or if he just wants a little breather there before he snaps it.
You wouldn't have your brother doing that now, would you, Brad? I mean,
I taught him well.
You taught him well. Okay. Well, he's over the ball. He makes a good snap. The kick is up, and it is good. It is no.
It looked good for me.
I said I wasn't going to call anymore until the official said something. The ball passed in front of the goalpost. I mean, Brad?
We are in Evansville.
Yeah, I guess we are. The official says the extra point is no good. So, with 2:26 to play in the game, Jefferson County Patriots 20, Ray County 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, now, doggone it.
Morgan's kick comes down. It's coming short to the short man at the 20. He's got it across the 25, up just shy of the 29-yard line, and he is put down with authority there at the 29. And so, Brad, there's 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play. Ray County trails by 3, 20-17, and they've got 71 yards to go. Here's the snap. Here's the give. Looking for running room off tackle. The big tailback, Bartley, wades it in there. He's not got much. He comes out across the 31-yard line. David Satterfield to make the stop, and that's really not the kind of play I would have expected at this particular time.
They've had a lot of success with that. Probably expecting the Patriots to be rushing hard, expecting to pass. Strange call, but could have been effective. 2nd
and 8 at the 31. Here's the snap. Here's the reverse to Davis, looking for room to run, and he's got nothing but Johnny Williams in his lap. Johnny Williams just destroys him. A beautiful, beautiful tackle.
Great play by Johnny. He read that play all the way, slid off his block and made the tackle. A sure tackle at that.
Back on the 30-yard line. Give him a yard loss. Make it 3rd down and 10. The ball just inside the 30. 3rd and 10. We've got 1:12 to play. Patriots 20. Ray County 17. Stoltz looking for Masterson out in the left flat. He lets it go. Masterson's got the ball, and John David Holland has him at the 40-yard line. The official waving, stopping the clock. We've got an injured player on the field. It's Andre Batts back on about the 22-yard line. And the official calling timeout as they look across. Is it a first down? Does Ray County still have the football? And while they're working with Andre Batts, we'll tell you the score is Jefferson County 20, Ray County 17, 57 seconds to play. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Clutch play. Can't believe they can
Batts is all right. He's being helped off the field. Here come the Golden Eagles ready to play in a hurry. Not much time left. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Stoltz looking for somebody under heavy pressure. Coming out, finds an opening. He's going to run. He's across the 40. He's to the 45, and he's knocked down at the 45, the 46-yard line. There's 38 seconds to play, and Ray County asked for a timeout. And Brad, it's nail-gnawing time.
It's nail-gnawing time, definitely, Don. The Patriots defense is facing a tough challenge here. They need to come up and meet the occasion. They're probably going to try some type of trick play, I would assume, before this drive is over with. They need to be ready to defend anything, any type of flea flicker, any type of reverse, something like that to catch them off guard.
Well, there's 38 seconds to play. The wind has risen again. There's all sorts of debris blowing. The ball is resting on the 46-yard line of Ray County, and here come the Golden Eagles to the line of scrimmage. They've got Masterson split to this side. Here's the snap. Stoltz looking. He's looking. He's under pressure. One man gets him, but he gets away. He's across midfield. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 38-yard line of County. A great job of scrambling there by the Golden Eagle quarterback, Andy Stoltz. He was in the grasp of two players. They both got away from him, and he made it all the way down to the 38-yard line. There's 27 seconds left, and there's timeout as we have a Patriot again injured and lying face down on the field back around midfield. We can't pick up that number right now. We'll give it to you as soon as we have it, but right now we'll tell you there's 27 seconds left to play. Jefferson County 20, Ray County 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
And they had him. Yep. Dougal had him, and then Johnny Williams had him.
Satterfield.
How many timeouts do they have left?
Was David Satterfield injured. David got up. It looked like it might have been a knee, but he was walking on it and went off with just a little bit of help. So he's okay, Brad. And I don't know. Do you have any idea how many timeouts are left for Ray County?
Don, I think they have one. I know they've taken two in the past few days. I believe they have one timeout remaining.
Okay. They have the ball there at the Jefferson County 38-yard line. There's 27 seconds to play. That's exactly right, and Jefferson County leads 20-17. Davis, the wingback, coming out way wide this time. Stoltz back to throw. He fakes to his fullback. He's in trouble, and he's sacked. He's sacked back on the 45-yard line as Brian Spivey. Brian Spivey comes spilling through there, and he didn't mess with him, did he, Brad?
I'm glad to see that. And the clock, they stopped the clock.
The clock has stopped, and it is a timeout as one of the Ray County coaches is going down to the field. 19 seconds to play. Jefferson County 20, Ray County 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I'd say that's the last one. I know it's the last one. They took it, and I'm sure they did. Lots of trick stuff.
With the ball on their own 44-yard line, 19 ticks to go. Stoltz with the snap. He's back, and the whistle blows. And what happened, Brad?
I'm not sure, Don. I don't know.
There's not a flag on the play. The referee stepping in there and talking to the Patriot football players, and he's having a discussion with Mike Smith. The ball at the 44-yard line of Ray County. Jefferson County leads 20-17. Ray County has the ball at the Jeff 44-yard line. There's 17 seconds to play.
I just saw Taylor Quarles check in the defensive backfield probably. Taylor's a fine defensive back, and when he goes to college, I'm sure that's what position he'll probably play. They put him in there. This is when they need somebody back there that's fast like Taylor is. And put him in there just for these last 17 seconds.
Well, they want to take no chances. I mean, this is the ball game. To win the ball game, Ray County has to get a touchdown. Andre Batts, who was injured, is back in. David Satterfield is back in. They've got literally the first team in there for Jefferson County now. They've got every gun they've got because this ball game is on the line. 17 seconds to play from the Jeff County 44-yard line. Andy Stoltz brings his team to the line in tight. Wing T. Stoltz back to pass. He's looking. He's going deep for Masterson. It's intercepted and then dropped. intercepted and then dropped. Scott Henson cut in front of Masterson, the intended receiver, at the 30-yard line. He had it for a minute, but the ground, I believe, knocked it loose, Brad.
That's true, Don. That was a good play. He broke on the ball like you're supposed to, like the defensive backs are taught to do. Good play. I just wish he could have hung on to it.
So here's the picture. 3rd down. 14 to go for the first down. 44 to go for the touchdown. 13 seconds to play. Jeff County leads 20-17. And Ray County breaks huddle and to the line. They've got Masterson flanked to this side. Stoltz with the quick snap. Stoltz back. Stoltz looking. Stoltz shoots it out to Masterson, complete at the 30-yard line and taken out of bounds to stop the clock at the 30-yard line with only 6 ticks to go. 6 seconds to play in this football game, and Jeff County has its back to the wall and fighting hard, Brad.
It's going to be 4th and about 2 yards. Interesting, Kyle Willis, if he kicks a field goal, 47-yard into a little wind, he can't kick it, can he?
I don't know whether he can kick it that far. If he can, the kid's got a bionic leg, and some college is going to sign him up in mucho pronto. No doubt about that. Timeout, Jeff County. With timeout, we'll tell you the score. Jeff County 20, Ray County 17. 6 seconds to play. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What's that?
Darryl, we make a good bonfire, then the second man just lets it run right by.
It's a sack right here. They got to throw it. They got to throw it.
Yeah. Tell me.
We need a sack.
Well, here's the picture. It's 4th down and 2 for Ray County at the Jeff County 30-yard line. There's 6 seconds to play, and Jeff County is ahead 20-17. Stoltz with a pass out into the flat. It's complete to Masterson at the 22 for the first down, and he immediately runs out of bounds to stop the clock. There are 2 seconds left, and they're going to do the only thing they can. They're going to go for the field goal and try to send this thing into overtime.
Don, it's a lot of pressure put on a young man, huh? It's a lot of pressure put on a young man. 2 seconds left in the game. Try to send it into overtime.
Well, it definitely is. And so Gary Yofer has the ball lined up on the left hash mark at the 30-yard line. He's kicking into the wind. There's the snap. There's the kick, and it's no good from the beginning. It's no good. Jefferson County wins. Jefferson County 20, Ray County 17. What a football game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.